Your Worship, this matter was postponed on the 15th of May 2025 to the 3rd of September 2026. I am sorry, it's 2026, Your Worship, 15 May 2026 to the 3rd of September for the outcome of representations made to the NDPP. It is my instruction, Your Worship, from the Office of the National Director of Public Prosecutions that the representations have been considered. And it is my instruction, Your Worship, from the head office, the National Director of Public Prosecutions has instructed the state to withdraw charges, all charges, the charges of corruption and fraud against all 7 accused before court.
Yeah, no, I'm not sure how do I feel, but then one is ready to continue doing what is right and serving the people of South Africa the way we've been doing. The whole issue did not have any impact in terms of our commitment and our calling to serving the people of this country.
Obviously, you're a witness at the Madlanga Commission. You've laid your evidence, the testimony. Do you feel vindicated now?
I will not want to go that far to use the words vindicated, because they might suggest that there was something that was tangible against myself and the team. So, yeah, I'll just say the truth. At least it's out, whether through Madlanga or through the court processes. Very concerning for the country, but then we tried our best, and we are still trying our best for that impact not to negatively affect then the services that are expected from us.
Should we expect any arrest soon?
No comment.
Okay, thank you very much.
Your messages, prayers, encouragement, and willingness to speak out gave me strength to continue fighting. To my family, and especially my husband, thank you for standing beside me throughout this ordeal. To my friends, colleagues, spiritual leaders, I will never take that support for granted. I also thank my legal representatives, Mr. James Ndebele, Advocate Hello Mashatin Banga, who's not here, but for their commitment, for justice and due process. I'm grateful also to the Madlanga Commission, its commissioners, evidence leaders, and its investigators.
Charges against South African Police Services Crime Intelligence Head, Lieutenant General Dumzan Khumalo, and 6 senior officers were formally withdrawn at the Pretoria Magistrate Court on Friday, bringing an end to a prosecution that had come under intense scrutiny at the Madlanga Commission of Inquiry. The National Prosecuting Authority withdrew the charges against Khumalo and his co-accused, Major Generals Philani Lushaba, Nosipho Precious Madondo, Josias Likalaga, and Zwelithini Gabela, as well as Brigadiers Phindile Ngcubo and Dineo Mokwele. The 7 officers were arrested in June 2025 in a case centered on allegations of fraud and corruption linked, among other things, to Mokwele's appointment as a brigadier throughout the proceedings. The accused denied any wrongdoing. The decision to abandon the prosecution follows revelations before the Madlanga Commission that raised serious questions about the investigation underpinning the case. The evidence presented at the Commission indicated that the investigation had not been fully developed when the charges were pursued. The Commission also had allegations that the criminal case formed part of a broader plot to remove Khumalo and other senior officers from their positions. NPA head Andy Mothibi had previously announced that the prosecution would be withdrawn, paving the way for Friday's formal proceedings in the Pretoria Magistrates Court. The original allegations against Khumalo included claims that he manipulated recruitment processes, circumvented mandatory vetting procedures, and failed to obtain the required top secret security clearances. Prosecutors also accused him of mismanaging secret intelligence funds connected to the unit and certain appointments. With the charges now withdrawn, The criminal proceedings against all 7 officers have come to an end, while questions surrounding the investigation and circumstances that led to their prosecution are likely to remain a key focus of scrutiny at the Madlanga Commission. Meanwhile, the suspended Member of Parliament, Fadel Adams, has admitted that he provided wrong information to the Madlanga Commission in his initial appearance about seeing the Commission's emails late because his laptop was freezing and crashing. Appearing before the Madlanga Commission, he said he did not intend to mislead the Commission and said, "My mother is watching, that if definitely not the case." Adams told the Commission last week that his Parliament-issued laptop had not been working for a year and a half, which he said prevented him from responding to emails from the inquiry. He further testified that he only became aware of a request for his statement about 3 months ago. Parliament has since challenged that version, putting the laptop issue at the center for renewed scrutiny ahead of the Adams return. In 2024, Adams opened 6 criminal cases in Cape Town and Soweto against crime intelligence head Dumisani Khumalo and other officials, accusing them of misconduct. He said he had confidential reports supporting his allegations. After the South African Police Service failed to pursue the matter, Adams approached IDEC. His report became one of the factors surrounding arrest linked to the appointment of Brigadier Dineo Mukwele. The former IDEC head, Andrew Johnson, told the Commission that "Here I brought a subjective mind to bear on the information the person gave us." Khumalo pushed back, arguing that Adams' objections to the officials' appointments amounted to personal opinion without supporting grounds, and said, "Mr. Adams says none of those people were suitable to be appointed to the post. That's his personal view without grounds to support that." Meanwhile, the IDEC senior investigator, Brian Padayachi, dismissed KZN Police Commissioner Lieutenant General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi's claims that he influenced investigations, including the criminal charges against Lieutenant General Dumisani Khumalo. Testifying before the Madlanga Commission, Padayachi described the allegations as baseless and insisted there was no political interference in the investigation into crime intelligence officials, and said, "I deny these allegations. They are baseless and devoid of merit." The IDEC has sufficient evidence to sustain the charges in the criminal case against Khumalo and other officials at Crime Intelligence. He told the Commission that the matter remains before the Pretoria Magistrate Court, and the suggestions that the investigation was driven by hidden agendas or political motives were false, and said, "I deny as baseless any allegations of political interference or hidden agendas in respect of the investigations conducted by the IDEC against the senior police officers within Crime Intelligence." What's your take on this one, people? Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more news.